Tallahassee chapter is doing amazing things, and then being able to transfer here and know that we have the award-winning Botellian program, the award-winning arts program. It's been a pleasure to be a part of this organization because I had admired it when I was a link in Gainesville. And being able to serve our community through those transformational programs, we are making an impact.
We are known to be an organization of excellence. We're known to be an organization of friendliness. We're known to be an organization who is willing to help in whatever capacity and partner, as you have said, with the other organizations in Tallahassee, and we do it well.
The Tallahassee, Florida chapter of the Links Incorporated was the first chapter to be chartered in the state of Florida on May 19, 1951, making it the 40th chapter in the organization. The 7 visionary charter members of the chapter were Hilda Foote, Pearl Gore, Irene Edmonds, Sadie Yancey, Emily Hudson of Valdosta, Georgia, Ruth Hutto of Bainbridge, Georgia, and Thelma Walton of Thomasville, Georgia.
I do remember Pearl Gore and her serving and having tea parties and having these very distinguished ladies who were elegantly dressed and did things like, Fine Society would do.
I think our charter members would be so proud. And if there is a link heaven, they are looking at us and smiling because we have been able to carry on what they started in Tallahassee.
I travel quite a bit, attending various organizational meetings, and I observed from that there were women that were so different from some of them, and I learned that they were links, and so I thought that I would learn more about the links, and I would try to establish a chapter in Tallahassee.
Throughout its 75 years of existence, our chapter's activities and services have been realized through 5 national program areas: services to youth, the arts, national trends and services, international trends and services, and health and human services are our 5 programming facets that make up the cornerstone of our service. Through our facets, we implement programs and initiatives that address the most critical needs of various underserved communities.
We've worked with Head Start to go into the school and read to the children, but also collect books so that they have a library at their school for books, but also allowing them to take their books home, not only impacting the child that's at school, but the siblings who are home and the parents who will need to read with them. So our goal for this year under Services to Youth as it relates to the 75th and our programming is to donate 750 books to our Head Start program. Our arts facet is the work that 2 of our members have done, Dobby Flowers and Anita Favors. They created the program, the Arts Academy. And actually it was under your presidency, wasn't it? The Arts Academy. And it's continued for years, and it actually spun off a fundraiser, and it has allowed, over 17 years, allowed us to donate more than $50,000 in scholarships to arts students who want to pursue a degree in the arts.
The purpose of the facet is to eliminate disparities by reducing barriers to that impact our quality of life in the African American community. And so our summer enrichment program was geared for middle school girls. We wanted to be sure that these young ladies knew that they were valued, they were seen, and we were impressed with them, and we would be supportive of them throughout the years. Our Let's Get Out to Vote campaign. We wholeheartedly participate with and support our national's effort to increase voter participation, but we didn't do it alone. We joined other organizations to be sure that the impact in Tallahassee was great.
We started with a national focus on the need for African water wells because they were in short supply in terms of clean and safe water in Africa. Back in 1971, the members just all started adding their own contributions to a little well that was brought to the chapter meetings for everyone to just put their contributions in. And all of that over several months added up to enough for the Tallahassee chapter to purchase a water well in Africa. In 1971, the chapter got together and decided that we were gonna build a school right outside of Johannesburg in the area of Durban in South Africa. We did purchase a school, had a town hall meeting that the Links had in St. Martin, and trying to again focus on unmet need. They asked us to support and to provide help for their children that were here attending school. And so the Moms Away from Home was implemented in 2002, and it still exists. We have had just recently a Crocs and Socks program. And with the Crocs and Socks, the chapter was able to send 78 pairs of Crocs and even more than that, pairs of socks to Kenya.
We're still having a walkathon these many years later that we all participate in, or some of us participate in, to make sure that we're walking and trying to stay healthy.
And we walk around Lake Anita that has been named after one of our chapter members who at the time was instrumental in the development of that area. She had served as our city manager for years. So we're combining the walking, the healthy living with paying tribute to one of our members, to also, going back to friendship, to engaging in friendship. Because if you're walking with someone, you're probably going to be talking to them, and they're bringing their children or their spouses or their dogs or whomever with them. So you automatically have conversation starters with those individuals.
In partnership, we did all kinds of efforts locally to support and to put focus on childhood obesity prevention.
It started back then, but now it has morphed into youth health leadership. It is a high school student-led program, and they come up with ideas on how to impact the health of not only themselves and their peers, but also their families.
So the Dress for Success program started under National Transit Services, but it did transition into Health and Human Services because it was at the College of Pharmacy at Florida A&M University. And so the intent was to ensure those pharmacy students who go on internships and go on their first jobs have professional clothing so that they are presented professionally.
Our botillion focuses on seniors, our bows, and junior bows, which are those that are 9th through 11th grade. But the whole focus is to give these young men an opportunity for extraordinary opportunities and exposure. This will be the 16th year of the Lynx Botillion, and with each year we have another wonderful and amazing and impressive group of bows. To this point, we are at around 200 bows over the period of 16 years.
One of the genius ideas was ensuring that every bow walks away with something. And we've given over $200,000, close to $250,000 worth of scholarships over the years to the young men who come through the Botillion. Yes, and clearly I like naming things, so we named the award the Linda G. Dilworth Bow of the Year Award.
The Tallahassee, Florida chapter of the Lynx Incorporated is a beacon of hope for those in need, committed to making a positive and profound impact at the local, national, and international levels. United in purpose, our members remain steadfast in friendship and service.
I think a common thread of all of our administrations is the word we. Not I. I didn't do this, but we did this. And we did it because of the kind of chapter members that we have had and still do have within our organization. We are all concerned with the chapter and our community being elevated, not I. I firmly believe that the celebration that we have planned for our 75th will be phenomenal. And it will be one that future presidents, 25, 50 years from now, may be sitting somewhere like this, and being able to say they created a foundation for us, and we appreciate it.
Oh, yes.